What's up YouTube, it's your boy Skylar back again with another video. How y'all doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the most expensive fails ever caught on camera, alright? We're just going to jump straight into it today. I could easily say that I have had a couple very expensive fails myself, but I guarantee it's nothing like what's going to be on this list today. So if you're ready, sit back, relax, and let's jump into it.
During an episode of LEGO Masters Australia, the host knocked over a LEGO motorbike made out of 75,000 bricks that took 135 hours to make.
Oh my gosh, dude, 135 hours. Have you ever spent 135 hours on anything in your life? Okay, I can barely put together like a small little weird Lego thing, let alone a freaking motorcycle, man. That is insane. I've been to Legoland in like Florida or whatever. Super cool stuff. It's insane what people can do with Legos. That is impressive. And the fact that this host just went and knocked it over, whoever built it needs to win. Just regardless of anything, they need to win. They need to be compensated for this, and the host needs to be fired. That's it.
What have I done? A customer loses it when her $10,000 cake gets destroyed by 3 uncoordinated stooges.
Oh no! Oh no!
An expensive remote control jet decided to suddenly disintegrate mid-air.
See, I see a Brazilian flag on that jet, and let's just say that jet ended just like the World Cup did for them. Just absolutely down in shambles. I'm sorry for anybody who's a Brazil fan. That's insane though. Those jets that like you just remote control, like that looks like a high quality thing. I feel like that's a lot of money, and it just absolutely crumbled. That's insane.
These guys literally spent hundreds of hours building it just to watch it fall apart in a matter of seconds. Talk about having a bad day. This must have been a very expensive parking job. Perfect.
How you do that, man? How do you just like, unless it's a neutral and nobody's in the van, how do you do that? Like it is an empty parking lot, and that is one of the only 2 poles there. I don't get how you just mess up like that.
Reality has become a little bit too realistic.
Dude, VR is no joke, man. I've used VR a couple times, and stuff is no joke. Like you feel fully immersed. I'm surprised that more people haven't broken their TVs or any like household furniture because of a VR set. It's insane, man. You just completely forget that everything else is just not the game.
Bear couldn't get into the Lamborghini. He decided to get rid of the obstacle in his own way.
What's happened?
Did none of these people care that that's a bear? Like 3 people all just chilling there. They're like, bro, you freaking messed up the door. What the hell? And then just, that's it. Like nobody cares. Like, oh, dude, it's a bear, you know? Like that's insane. They just do not care.
Well, you missed it.
Homeboy in the middle is like, yep, that's gonna be coming out of my paycheck. I'm gonna just go ahead and get out of here. I just can't do this today. We'll try again tomorrow.
Watch as this man loses his phone out the plane window.
What have I done?
And here's yet another guy who dropped his phone while trying to take a picture of the desert.
What do y'all expect? Okay, if you're up in the air, like y'all are going real fast. Okay, planes go fast. Newsflash, planes go fast. Why did you think that the air just would not catch y'all's phone? Like, how are you gonna go up there and just be like, yeah, I'll just stick my phone out the window. It won't do anything. You know, like I'll still have it, obviously. What is going through your head? How do you just do that? Because I feel like that is the dumbest thing, and I feel like a lot of people make that decision and it never turns out good. Just a quick little thing. If you plan on going on like a private jet or like, you know, one of these like 1 or 2 seaters, just don't. Okay, keep the window closed. You could take a picture through the window, but just keep it closed. Okay, that's just my little tip to you.
Let's just hope the phone was in airplane mode. This guy also accidentally dropped his phone from a plane, but miraculously found it near a beach by using a GPS tracker and discovered that it had survived the 300-meter drop.
I want whatever case this man has. My phone right now, it has a case on it, but I've broken at least 3 or 4 phones. Nothing compared to what this man just went through. My phone has not gone through anything like this kind of drop, but mine shatters. I want to know what this man's using because I will invest in the company. I will be your biggest investor, okay? I want one.
Unboxing his brand new 50-inch TV, one of the kids got a temper tantrum and smashed the screen with a hammer.
You're dead shit.
Oh my god!
Leland! Oh my
Brand new TV!
Do you know how grounded you are?
You just busted a brand new TV!
As mad as I would be at that kid, okay, if I'm putting myself in this position, I'd be fuming, okay? But this man, the brand new TV! You just busted up the brand new TV! Like, it just sounds so staged. I feel like this can't be real, but it is funny. But the kid, man, the kid would be getting it.
Here's what happens if you pull out in front of a cement mixer.
Absolutely deserves that, okay? I feel like they absolutely deserve that. I feel like the cement is at no fault. Or the cement mixer. The cement itself, no fault. I feel like you can't be that stupid, man. Like, if you're gonna pull out in front of a truck like that, it's either you get hit by that truck or this happens. I mean, both are not good, but it's like, why? Just wait, you know? You could just back it up a little bit. You don't need to. Yet again, not at fault, man. Homeboy's brake checking, you know, the cement truck. What do you expect? Like, what do you expect? How is that? I'm at a loss for words, man. I can't express how stupid these people are.
Several oblivious drivers keep hitting a massive pothole on a road in China.
Ooh. This is hard to watch. Ah.
A security camera captured the moment when a rack of wine collapsed and the expensive collection of bottles broke on the floor while the owner watched helplessly.
What do you do at that point? Do you hop in and try to like save whatever's left? Just try to hold it back up? Like, no, please. Because wine people, man, if you've got a wine like that, if you've got like a collection of wine like that, you got to be a wine snob. You got to have some good stuff in there, like worth money. Because some wine is worth money, man. I'm not a fan of wine. I don't drink much wine, but I know what wine's worth, you know? Like, there's some money going away in there. And him and the dog are just looking at it like, yep, that's that. Man is absolutely just at a loss for words, and the dog's just looking at it like, you mind if I have some, you know? Like, you weren't gonna give me some anyways, but now I feel like it's okay. Just keeps going.
When a Tesla driver forgot to close one of the wing-top doors, it narrowly collided with a bus in London.
Ooh. How do you just forget to close the door? Like, I don't have a Tesla, okay, I ain't got that kind of money, but like, how do you not look back and be like, that door's open. There's a whole lot of wind coming through here. Maybe I should pull over and close this. Or like, how do you not notice, you know? Like, how do you not notice all of the wind going? You can hear outside a whole lot better, okay? If you got all your windows up and stuff, you hear a car. You got the windows down, you don't. It's like, man, I don't have any windows down. Oh, nope, but my door's up. Like, how do you not notice that?
Workers forgot to check the maximum weight on a crane before trying to lift a heavy airplane.
No, not the other one. You know what, though? I'm going to give that man props. Homeboy is holding that up. He's like, man, I lost a whole shelf of inventory. Oh no, this other one's going. I ain't gonna let that happen. No, I'm a fight. You know, I'm a stand my ground in this drunk, and I'm gonna hold it. Okay, I ain't gonna let this happen. I respect the hell out of this man. Good for him. He's easily the #1 dude on here.
An ambitious cameraman slips on the wet floor during the first dance while everyone at the wedding is watching. And this wedding photographer who didn't check where he was going and ended up in a fountain.
Okay, I do a little bit of photography. I've done a couple weddings. I've photographed a couple weddings, DJ'd a wedding. Like, weddings are no joke. Okay, if you've had a wedding, you know a lot of time goes into it, a lot of effort, a lot of money. And if you're a photographer at a wedding, you got to make sure that you get the best shots, man. No matter what. Like, this is ideally the only time that these people are ever gonna get married. Like, you got to make sure that you get the best stuff. Okay, and so you are like fully devoted into getting this picture. But you also, man, you got to be aware of a fountain behind you. And I don't know, man. The wet floor on the other dude, I feel like it's not really his fault. I feel like, you know, somebody just slipped and, like, you know, poured their wine out or something. But this man right here, that's tough, man. You gotta be aware. I love the dude who's helping him. It's just like, no, not you. I need the camera. Let's get a couple pictures. He does not care about this man at all. I get it. The camera's expensive. You got to get that out of the water. But, like, Homeboy is struggling over here. He is almost drowning in this 1.5 feet of water. But he's like, nah, let me get you by your camera. I got to take a couple pictures.
This is what happens if you accidentally open the boot of your car in an automated car wash.
I feel bad. That is one of my, like, I'm not going to say it's one of my biggest fears, but I'm always worried about it anytime I go through a car wash. As soon as, like, I get where I'm going, I don't touch nothing. My hands are, like, just looking, you know? I'm just looking at all the colors, all the everything that's happening, you know? I'm just taking it all in. I don't want to accidentally press that, you know? Because that is a fear that I have. But at the same time, like, what do you do at that point? You're just sitting there, you notice that it's happening, and you're like, yeah, I'll probably need a new car after this. I think it's about that time. You know, the warranty it's almost up. I need to get a new car.
A restaurant worker spills a whole bucket of tomato sauce all over the floor.
Oh no.
Well, at least it wasn't Kevin's famous chili.
I'm glad they put that clip in there. It was giving me the same kind of vibes. I was gonna say something about it. But it's just like the dude who's working at, like, the electronics store that, like, held his shelf up. Homeboy tried, okay? He was holding the buckets and he was holding the cart, just trying to make sure that it doesn't go. He could have just let go and just been like, this ain't my problem anymore. I'm out. Peace. It's about time for me to clock out. I ain't doing this no more. So I respect him too.
Here's a truck driver who probably got fired after miscalculating the height of a bridge, causing a massive airliner to get stuck underneath a brand new overpass. The guy in charge of pouring the champagne tower has the absolute worst day of his life.
That's tough, dude. You know that he filled up every other glass up until that point. He was almost there. He almost reached the top just for all that to happen. That is tough. I feel like that was at a wedding or something. You know, you got the little orchestra, like the band playing at the wedding back there. And it's just like, all right, this is going to be for all the guests, you know, like they each just grab one. That's tough. At the same time, I don't understand. Why do that? Why do the whole tower? Because what's going to happen is you're not going to have anybody tall enough. And so, you know, some like 4'3" girl is going to try to reach for that top or just take one out the middle and it's all going to come down anyways. I don't get the point in the whole like pyramid thing.
During a ceremonial military parade, a tank rolls over while trying to drive up on a transporter.
Ooh. Taking out 2 other cars with it, that's tough, man. What was he trying to do there? Was he trying to, like, I don't know, because, like, he was too close to the back wall to be putting it in reverse and then flooring it. What was he trying to do? I don't get what happened there, but that's quite a bit of money right there.
Here's how to get banned from the bowling alley. And this woman even hit the TV monitor. A homeowner freaks out when her adorable puppy decides to run on the freshly paved driveway.
He thought about going back for seconds, man. He ran through there. He turned around. He was like, that was kind of cool, man. I liked how that felt. Let me go back. And then all these other people just staring at him. You can't be mad at the dog, man. Like, it's a dog, man. It's doing its thing. You know, dogs run. They just be zooming sometimes. It's like maybe you should have kept it in the back or just kept it inside until it dried. That's on you, man. That's tough. That's on you. That ain't on that dog. I told you. I knew he thought about coming back, man. He wanted it. He wanted seconds on that. That is not on that dog, man.
Open a huge Magnum bottle of champagne worth over $30,000. This is what happened instead. A boat drives at a high speed to get through before the bridge comes down and destroys other people's boats in the process.
Because of that boat.
How could you think that that's a good idea? Like, you were in a building, okay? You're in a building. You ain't got to floor it. Even if it was on accident. Like, how do you just accidentally just not stop, you know? Like, how do you just floor it and then just be like, we're good. Yeah, no, this cannot go wrong. I'm in a glass building. Like, those dealership cars in the building are not meant to be driven. Okay, you sit in them. You feel how nice the seats are. You look at the price tag and you're like, I'm gonna get one outside. What you got used, you know? Like, those are not meant to be driven. That's tough, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, though. I appreciate y'all sticking around with me. None of these mistakes were really that expensive. I was hoping for a whole lot more, but maybe I can get another video and just see how they compare, okay? I've had a couple mistakes in my life that have, you know, cost some money. They've been a little expensive, but a few of these were definitely a lot more. Like the plane, oh geez, man, those planes are expensive. The Lego one, I feel like that was the most heart-wrenching. It's not that expensive, but man, what was that, 135 hours or something? That's just, man, I couldn't live with myself. But I appreciate y'all joining me. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like down below. Go and subscribe to my channel and turn on that post notification bell. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.